Meghan has zero chance. American brand Meghan joke candidate for entering the White House. Meghan Markle's dream of potentially running for the US presidency has been torn apart by a leading expert, who warned she has zero chance of ever entering the White House. The Duchess of Sussex has made a number of interventions into US politics since stepping back as a working member of the royal family in 2020, lobbying politicians in the country for changes to parental leave and climate policy. At the end of June, former Suits actress Meghan Markle took part in a conversation with feminist pioneer Gloria Steinem for Vogue, sharing her reaction to the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. Recent reports have even suggested she could be setting her sights even higher and one day planning to run to become the US president. Earlier this year, Valerie Biden Owens, the sister of current US President Joe Biden, told Good Morning Britain she would welcome her, Meghan, to come in and join the Democratic Party, adding yes, perhaps, of course, she will make a good presidential candidate. But Niall Gardner, a Washington-based foreign policy expert who was a former aide to the late Lady Margaret Thatcher, has torn apart those claims. He told, Meghan Markle is clearly quite delusional if she thinks she could end up as President of the United States. The fact that her name is being mentioned in these conversations is a demonstration of how desperate the American left are at the moment. Meghan Markle would be a spectacular failure as a presidential contender and would not be a serious contender. But the left in the US are in such a state of decline that all options are on the table with presidential candidates, and Meghan Markle's name is being thrown around as a possibility. Mr. Gardner warned if Meghan did decide to run for the US presidency, she would be viewed by Americans as a joke candidate because of how highly unqualified she is for the job. The foreign policy expert added, she would have zero chance of becoming US president as she has zero qualifications for the job. If she ever did decide to run for the US presidency, the US public would view her as a joke candidate. With Netflix champing at the bit to get their pound of flesh from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's lucrative TV deal, insiders are speculating the couple are being forced to go to extraordinary lengths to keep their bosses happy after failing to produce worthy content. Last week, sources in UK magazine Heat revealed the pair were considering renewing their vows in the US, more than 4 years after their $50 million Windsor wedding. But the more skeptical among royal experts have hinted that if the reports are true, it might be the couple's attempt to film some must-see footage for their upcoming Netflix documentary series. It will be a second honeymoon, too, I'm told, says Harry's biographer Angela Levin. I am sure Netflix will love it. A separate insider, speaking on the condition of anonymity, says, Meghan and Harry have a real problem here. Either they've overpromised to Netflix, or Netflix overestimated just how much access they'd have to the royal family now they're out on their own. The main interest with the Sussexes is an inside look at the Queen and other family members, shares the source, who points out the couple's separation from senior royals at Her Majesty's recent jubilee might have caused issues for the streaming service's content. Prince Harry wants to tweak his image in the eyes of public. The Duke of Sussex is planning to shake off his Mona typecast to be seen as a more liberal royal, reveals former royal aide. Stuart Pearce, Diana's former private voice and presence coach, said, the reason why Harry is bringing forth a memoir is to correct a lot of erroneous stories about the nature of his life over the last 25 years since Diana's death. Harry is pregnant with the conviction of honesty and with leverage of transparency. He felt that he was very much a victim as he tried to steer his way forward, being the freedom fighter and liberationist that he is, particularly in relation to Meghan Markle.